Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer Science Academy, Bengaluru. This is topic of the day. Today we'll discuss about amoeba. We all know amoeba. What is amoeba? Amoeba, as we learned in the childhood, it is a singular cellular organism, which is the basic form of drawing. How we used to draw it? We used to draw like this. Okay, so this is amoeba. We used to draw like this. So this is amoeba, and we used to show this is cellular or this is nucleus, and this is amoeba. Whatever you draw, it is called as amoeba without any structure, without any pattern. So that thing was called as amoeba. But at today's discussion, we are not discussing about any amoeba. We are discussing about amoeba that eats human brain. So human eating brain or human brain eating amoeba and its outbreak in a certain region of India, that is Kerala. We'll discuss what is this brain eating amoeba and why this outbreak happens in Kerala. We'll discuss all the issues and also what is being done to resolve the issue. So the title is Brain Eating Outbreak, Brain Eating Amoeba Outbreak in Kerala, Situation, Risks and Prevention. So what is happening in Kerala? The current context is Kerala has reported 69 confirmed cases of primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, that is PAM. P stands for primary, A stands for amoebic, and M stands for meningoencephalitis so far in 2025. How many? 69 cases with 19 confirmed deaths. 19 confirmed deaths. These cases are caused by a brain-eating amoeba, or its real name is Naegleria fowleri. Naegleria fowleri is the real name of this brain-eating amoeba. Unlike earlier years, the infections are more widely spread across districts and not just clustered around single water sources. That is why it has become such a huge issue. That is why we are making a video on this one. Previously, it is not like this is the first time that brain-eating amoeba outbreak has happened in Kerala. Previously, also there have been instances of brain-eating amoeba outbreaks, but they were very clustered. They were dedicated or they were found in only certain sorts of region, but now it is widespread. More districts have been covered here. More districts have gone through brain-eating amoeba outbreaks. So, what is Naegleria fowleri and how does it cause the diseases? First, we'll discuss about the brain-eating amoeba and then we'll discuss why Kerala. Naegleria or Naegleria fowleri is a free-living amoeba found in warm fresh water. Warm fresh water, important thing, such as ponds, lakes, rivers, unchlorinated or poorly maintained water bodies. It thrives high, especially in high temperatures, meaning it is best suitable in high temperature waters. Okay, it has three life stages. First is troposite, second is flagellated, then is cyst. It is the first stage, that is trophosite stage is known to be disease causing stage. If you drink any water or if you happen to drink the water which contains amoeba in this stage, that is tropozoite stage, then you will incur this brain eating amoeba outbreak, or then you will incur this PAM. Okay, next, infection occurs when contaminated waters into the nose, for example through swimming, diving or neti pot use or ritual ablutions. What is this neti pot use? It is a traditional way of cleansing your nose which is followed mainly in Kerala. From the nose, the amoeba travels along the olfactory nerve, from nose to the olfactory nerve, and through the cribriform into the brain. So from nose through the nerve through the brain, and then it starts eating the brain. Drinking contaminated water does not typically cause infection. It is not like you eat that contaminated water, you are going to get the brain eating amoeba. No, only those contaminated water where you get the amoeba in this particular tropozoite zone, you are going to result in brain eating amoebic disease or PAM, that is meningoencephalitis. So, what is the symptom, course, and fatality? The incubation period is normally around 1 to 12 days, and average is 5 days. Early symptoms are high fever, severe headache, nausea, and vomiting, which mimics meningitis or the flus. And the progression is, as it keeps on going, it will result in stiff neck, confusion, seizures, sensitivity to light. So, I do not want to wish upon anyone to have this disease, but In case if you are photophobic, in case you are afraid of the light, then most probably you are suffering from this particular disease. Okay, photophobia, hallucinations, and altered mental status, and sometimes coma as well. So disease course very rapid once the brain is involved, that is swelling which results in edema and the tissue destruction occur quickly, and patients often deteriorate within the days. So if it is not treated, then obviously it will lead to fatality. Fatality rate, it is very high, as I told you, that is 95 to 75%, 97% of the people who are infected by this disease are often found dead. So survival is very rare unless treated very early in aggressively. Okay, so why is Kerala prone to such outbreaks? Why only Kerala? You might see many of the diseases are breaking out in Kerala itself. Why Kerala? First is the climate and temperature. The main reason behind outbreak of any disease is majorly the climate and the temperature. Okay, so whenever there is a disease outbreak in a particular state or a particular region, it has to be mainly because of the climate and temperature, not any other reasons. Do not go racist against this one. I have seen people commenting because Kerala is 100% literate, sir. What is this comment? What is this nonsense? It is not because Kerala is 100% literate that they are going through these kind of outbreaks. It is because of the climate and environment, climate and temperature. Okay, warm, humid environment with many water bodies. Climate change and rising water temperatures create more favorable conditions for amoeba growth. Next, abundance of freshwater bodies. As you have seen, Kerala is full of water bodies. Rivers, lakes, ponds, wells, irrigation tanks are widely used for bathing, swimming, rituals, or increasing the exposure. This increases exposure. And poor water treatment and contamination. Okay, because of the abundance of water bodies, many wells, ponds are not chlorinated or cleaned regularly, which results in stagnated water. When the stagnated water is there with a normal temperature which is suitable for the growth of amoeba, it will result in amoebic exposure. When this amoeba is expanding in the particular region and when you drink that water or when you get contaminated, it will result in PM. Stagnant water heats up, which encourages the microbial growth. Then cultural practices add to this climate and other regions. There is one more reason, that is cultural reason, that is nasal cleaning, which is called as neti pot or ablutions with unboiled or unsterile water induces the amoeba directly into the nose. So you are giving a clear passage for it with a nasal blot or neti pot. You are directly inducing the amoeba into your nose itself. From nose it will go to nerve, from nerve it will go to brain. Okay, then improved detection awareness. So those outbreak is happening in Kerala, there is more improved detection and awareness as well. Kerala's diagnostic systems are better, leading to more reported cases, and past cases may have been missed as well. Okay, so because of the more improved detection or diagnostic systems in Kerala, more issues are being reported. Since more issues are being reported compared to the past, we get to see more outbreaks in Kerala. So because of the better diagnosis systems, you are able to recognize the outbreaks in Kerala. Next, rapid disease progression. Early symptoms mimic other illnesses such as viral or bacterial meningitis. So by the time PAM is suspected, it may be too late for effective treatment. What happens in most of these cases is initially the symptoms are similar to the normal flu or normal fever or normal meningitis. So people think that it is not the brain eating amoeba, but instead it might be normal flu, which can be treated with the normal treatment, which can be treated with acinaris or paracetamol. So they go for self-medication. But by the time it increases, by the time it aggravates, by the time you get to know that it is not normal flu, it is PAM, it is already too late. Okay, so it is already too late that you fail to tend to the cureness. Okay, you fail to tend to this particular treatment. As a result, most of the people die because of lack of early diagnosis. But we have to appreciate Kerala because out of 69 reported cases, only 19 have been death, meaning rest of the 50 people were diagnosed early and were treated early. So that is a pretty good success rate if you ask me. Then what is being done and what should be done more? One is government response is health alerts have been issued advising the public to avoid stagnant or untreated fresh water, and disinfection efforts, chlorination of wells, tanks, and public bathing areas is happening, and medical measures, that is increased surveillance and training doctors to consider PAM in meningitis like cases. Okay, so as soon as you get a case anything related to flu or meningitis, check them for PAM as well. Okay, treat them early itself, diagnose them early itself, whether it is PAM or not. Just have a test which can result in recognition of PM or not. Okay. Next, what individuals and communities should do? If that is the case from the government of Kerala or government from the government perspective, what should the normal citizens should do? Avoid swimming, diving, or playing in the warm, stagnant, or untreated fresh water like ponds, lakes, rivers, especially in the hotter months of summer. Okay, it is like very difficult for a person to not jump into the water when he is very hot, when the climate is very hot. But you have to overcome this particular urge, overcome this particular sensation. Next, use boiled, distilled, or sterile water for nasal exposure, such as neti pots, ablution, or rinsing. Ensure swimming pools and tanks are chlorinated and maintained well. Then, use nose clips or hold the nose shut whenever you are swimming or diving in the fresh water, especially in the hot months. And finally, seek urgent medical attention if the symptoms like severe headache, fever, nausea, or stiff neck develop after the exposure to untreated water. As soon as you go into swimming in a particular region, a particular pond, swimming pool, etc., etc., and if you get some sort of symptoms, very minute, even if it is normal cold, even if it is normal fever, go and check yourself. Go and treat yourself for PM. Go and diagnose yourself for PM so that it can be detected early. It can be treated early so that you do not fall into that 95 to 97% of the fatality rate. Okay, so this is about brain eating encephalitis. This is about Naegleria fowleri or fowleri. So this is everything you need to know about this particular topic. If you like the video, do like the video and also write in the comment box and also share with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.